In the heart of Nakuru, Kenya, where the streets echoed with the laughter of children and the rhythms of resilience, a boy was quietly forging a destiny with nothing but his fists and a dream. His name was DK Kamau. But soon, the world would come to know him as DK. Boxing found Kamau early. By 1979, he had joined the Nakuru Boxing Club, a cradle of local talent. He wasn't the fastest or the strongest, but he was relentless. Punch after punch, sweat after sweat, Kamau built a reputation for his discipline, quiet confidence, and brutal focus. In 1986, he stepped onto the international stage for the first time, fighting at the King's Cup in Bangkok. He brought home a silver medal for Kenya, but more importantly, he brought home belief that a boy from Nakuru could take on the world. Then came 1987. Nairobi was alive with energy. The All-Africa Games had come home. And Kamau, part of Kenya's legendary hits squad, stepped into the ring not just to fight, but to win for Kenya. He dominated the light welterweight division, ending with a resounding gold medal victory over Ethiopia's Tewodros Michiku. That year, Kenya won 8 golds in boxing. Kamau had helped spark a golden era in African boxing. A year later, he flew to Seoul, South Korea, representing Kenya at the 1988 Olympic Games. He fought bravely, winning 2 matches. But in the third, he was outboxed by Mongolia's Altan Suk. His Olympic dream was over. But his fire had only just begun. In 1990, Kamau turned professional, not in Nairobi, but in Los Angeles, California. The lights were brighter, the punches hit harder, but Kamau thrived. He destroyed opponent after opponent, winning 11 of his first 12 fights by knockout. By 1991, he had clinched the California Super Lightweight title. By 1993, he became the World Boxing Board WBB Super Lightweight Champion. He defended it 6 times. He was undefeated, 25 wins, no losses. Then came the test. Julio César Chávez, a boxing god, a legend with over 90 victories, Kamau stood firm, going the distance. He didn't win on the scorecards, but he won the respect of the world. 2 years later, another mountain, Oscar de la Hoya, 1997. The world tuned in. The arena in San Antonio pulsed with 40,000 fans. But that night, Kamau was outgunned. De la Hoya knocked him out in round 2. For Kamau, it was a painful defeat, but not a career-ending one. In 1999, Kamau found redemption. He captured the WBO NABO welterweight title, beating Edgar Ruiz in brutal fashion. Then defended it again, proving he was far from finished. But every fighter must face the final bell. In 2000, Kamau met rising star Antonio Margarito. He gave it his all, but was stopped by TKO. It was his last bout. He left the sport with a professional record of 30 wins, 22 knockouts, and only 4 losses. But numbers don't tell the full story. DK Kamau carried the weight of a continent and proved that a Kenyan fighter could battle the best. Today, his name might not be in flashing lights, but in the gyms of Nakuru, in the hearts of Kenyan boxing hopefuls, DK Kamau remains a quiet legend, a man who chased greatness with fists and fearlessness. From Nakuru to Vegas, he didn't just fight, he inspired.